Okay, welcome back. So, I hope the recording is still working. Something changed with the audio settings because I had to unplug and plug some things, but I think it should be working right now. And I do remember what we have to do here, but let's just talk to everybody first.
Hi, girls.
Okay, that's awkward.
What's the joke?
あなたはキレてですね。
Okay, fine.
Okay.
The pots were protected by a glass case.
Now, my landlord is having a party upstairs, so but I don't think it should be allowed enough to actually get caught up on the mic. But if you hear
The way that guy was gripping the
something,
glass,
that's what
I
it
need
is.
a wrench to get away from him. Are you Mr. Glees, the owner?
Good God, no.
Then I guess that must be him over there, right?
Your powers of deductive reasoning astound me.
This guy's a fucking
Have
asshole.
you heard of Professor Oubier?
Yes, of course.
I was at his house earlier.
If you're going to drop names, you could at least name one worth dropping.
I thought Oubier was a well-respected man.
Why, his last book was nothing but pseudo-intellectual claptrap. The demented ramblings of a drug-dependent has-been.
What's that you're drinking?
I'm not sure, but I have a suspicion it might be urine. Glees can't expect a favorable criticism of his gallery when he serves this muck.
Would you give me your opinion on this pot, sir?
Yes. Very rapouche.
Rapouche?
Hideous.
Okay.
What the hell do you think you're doing? You smashed my pot.
Certainly, it was not only worthless, it was ugly and offensive.
To you, maybe.
Believe me, I was doing you a favor.
I wasn't gonna waste any more breath talking to that pompous blimp. Maybe I could turn the situation to my advantage, and at the same time, get my revenge.
Hint, hint. But we should talk to him first. Mr. Glees.
I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Certainly, sir. I'd be most happy to oblige.
You're English?
These days, one prefers to think of oneself as European.
Sure. Whatever you say.
And how precisely may one assist you, sir?
There is a gentleman over there who seems to be enjoying your wine.
I can't think why. It was very cheap.
What I really wanted to ask you about was a black stone.
A black stone?
Yeah, it's a Mayan artifact, about as big as my hand.
No, sir. One doesn't get much call for black stones. If it's Mayan artifacts you're interested in, I have some rather exquisite pots.
So did I, until that slob smashed it. Have you heard of Professor Oubier?
Of course. His name is synonymous with Mayan art. A number of these artifacts were supplied by Oubier himself.
The music is really loud for some reason. Maybe I should fix
Do you believe
that.
the story that Oubier murdered his wife?
If it was true, who can blame him? She was an opportunist tramp. Well, that's what I heard.
Have you seen any of Oubier's wife's films?
Only one. Believe me, I was appalled, shocked, disgusted, and repulsed.
Well, you sure got your money's worth. Last time I went to the movies, I wasn't even titillated.
Titillated, okay.
I suppose you have an import license for these relics?
Of course. But that's not my problem, sir. The professor arranges all the shipping. We simply collect the items from the docks.
Could you tell me which docks Professor Oubier uses to import the artifacts?
Good God, no. I can't possibly reveal my commercial secrets.
Do you get many Central American Indians in here?
No, sir. This is Paris. Central America is several thousand kilometers southwest of here, straight across the Atlantic Ocean and turn left. You can't miss it.
Well, as it happens, I saw some Central American Indians this very morning.
Tourists, sir. Paris is full of them at this time of year.
I found this news story referring to a total eclipse of the sun.
Really, sir? Well, fascinating.
Okay, well, let's figure out what this shit with the music is. Audio. I feel like it needs to go down there at least. Okay, that should be fine. It's still kind of loud, isn't it? Okay, let's try that. And we do already know the solution here.
I splashed a little absinthe into the glass and hoped he wouldn't notice the change of color.
Did you put something in my drink?
Yeah, I did. Well, what do you think?
Well, it's certainly an improvement over Gleese's wine. In fact, I could grow to like it.
Well, have some more. Oh shit, fuck, wrong button. Have some more, man.
Allow me.
He's gonna get pissed drunk from this. And we have our revenge. Credit card machine. I think the crates are what we need.
There was nothing in the case but styrofoam packing, but pasted on the side was the remains of a label. It was a sturdy packing case. The packing case contained nothing.
Okay.
Underneath the logo of a flying bird were the words Condor Transglobal Mars. The rest of the label was missing. It was beginning to make sense. Oubier had organized Nico's abduction. Oubier withdrew money from Marseille. Oubier was connected with Transglobal, who shipped their goods from a warehouse in Marseille. That's how the torn Transglobal label had once read. Marseille, not Mars. It wasn't much of a lead, but it was all I had. I set off immediately to catch the evening train.
Here we go. And this is the part of the game that I had on a demo disc back in the day. So I played this section who knows how many times before I actually got my hands on the full game.
It was almost dawn when I arrived in Marseille. I traced Condor Transglobal to a desolate dockside.
And we have the dog, which I think we have to talk to the guy in the hut first. There's a whole series of things we need to... Oh, here's the dog.
Here, boy.
Yeah, not a nice dog. And this is nostalgic. Very nostalgic.
Hi, good morning.
Do you know what time it is?
No, I don't wear a watch. As my dad used to say, I'm not into time, man.
Well, you're too early.
Does that dog belong to you?
Nah, it comes with the job. I just feed him every now and then.
More then than now, I'd say. What's the dog's name?
20.
It's unusual for a dog.
It's his registration number. Security dog number 20.
That's nice.
That animal doesn't seem too hot for a guard dog.
No? You haven't seen him in action.
Doesn't look like he has the energy to wag his tail.
Just like my wife. She's like a slug in a coma until she's annoyed. Then, she's like a tiger with a rat up its ass.
Sweet.
It's a nice description.
What time is it anyhow?
The big hand's on the floor. Why aren't you in bed?
I can explain everything.
Never mind, I ain't that interested.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
No, pal, what is it?
A poison dart used for hunting.
What would you hunt with that? Mice?
No, monkeys and stuff. The tip is dipped in poison.
Hey, what you got against monkeys?
I love monkeys. I was just using them as an example.
Well, don't.
Okay, so this guy has a sensitive spot when it comes to monkeys.
I'm looking for a young woman.
At the docks? What kind of woman do you have in mind?
You don't understand. It's my girlfriend I'm trying to find.
Well, I ain't seen her. And you should tell her the docks ain't no place for a young lady. They're dirty and they're dangerous.
What time do you open the gates?
7.
Do you mind if I hang out here till the docks open?
Please yourself, but you'll have a long wait. It's Sunday, and tomorrow is the start of the national holiday. Everything is closed for a month.
Well, wouldn't you just know it? Have you ever heard of Professor Oubier?
Me? None of my friends are professors or anything like that.
Let's show him the panties. That should get him
I
fired
have
up.
these very exotic panties.
Take them away, you pervert!
Okay. I thought he would like it.
Ever heard of Condor Transglobal?
Sure, they have a warehouse here.
Well, could I take a look?
Not until after the holidays. Come back in a month.
I'm certain my girlfriend was brought here when she was abducted.
What? Your girl was kidnapped?
Yeah, struck down by an Indian with a poisoned dart.
Like the one you showed me?
The very same. I could tell he didn't believe me.
Yeah, so people upstairs are trampling on the floor. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I don't think it should
What's
be too
cooking?
bad.
Beans. You know a man can live on nothing but beans.
Not this one. I have to make a delivery to Condor Transglobal.
Where's your rig?
About half a mile down the road.
And you walked here? Jeez, are you some kind of nut?
Nah, it was easy. I just put one foot in front of the other. Are you gonna let me make my delivery?
Not without the paperwork. You get the papers, you make your delivery, and I get a fat backhander.
I was getting nowhere with the story about being a trucker. Do you know what kind of business Condor's involved in?
I'm paid to guard the gate. Their business is none of mine.
Don't you ever get tired of eating beans?
Sure I do. What do you take me for?
And what's the alternative?
Peas. I can't eat them too often, though. They play hell with my digestion.
Have you ever considered changing your diet?
What's wrong with beans and beer?
You need me to tell you? You're pumping out enough methane here to fill a dirigible. Take a look at this letter.
That's sick. Did you write it?
Oh, no. No, it's a letter from my girlfriend's admirer.
And he just
If I was
says,
you, I'd
okay.
smack him in the mouth.
Well, that's not my style, but thanks for the advice. I gotta go now, but I'll be back.
Can't wait.
Yep, he likes me. I remember there's something we have to do with this, but I don't... because we burn our hands on it.
Ouch! That's hot. The chimney was a metal pipe with a conical hat on top to stop the rain getting in.
Okay, and there's some shit under. Okay, here's the thing. Yeah, I kind of remember it now.
The stick had a hook on one end. I figured it was a boat hook for hooking boats.
It can also be used to get this bottle. There's a bunch of trash in this water here.
I just knew that boat hook would be useful for something. As for the bottle, even if I couldn't find a use for it, I'd cleaned up the dock a little.
You're always going to find a use for things you pick up. That's just the way it is. Is this when he farts on us?
I couldn't reach the coat.
Excuse me? Huh? Who's there?
Oh. Yeah, the dog is back.
Hey, 20.
I think I remember. I think we used a bottle on the pipe to block it or something. Let's see if this is correct.
The bottle was half filled with water. Maybe it would cool the cone down enough to touch it.
Yeah, okay.
Now I could see into the pipe which formed the chimney.
And then... what was the next thing here? I put something in it. What if we use the bottle again?
The bottle had blocked the chimney, and the hut was filling up with smoke.
Good job. Improving society one bottle at a time. Okay, so now we're gonna get the dog snacks at the very least. And I'm not sure if there's anything with the coat that we want to do. But the snacks are the most important thing.
The packet was full of dog biscuits. Someone had once told me a piece of coal brought you luck. Who was I to argue with irrational superstition? I wouldn't have considered wearing it if it had been the last coat on Earth. That mug was a health risk. I decided to leave it where it was. Baked beans in ketchup.
Nice.
Yow! Stove equals heat, heat equals burn, burn equals excruciating pain.
So, well, I mean, I guess I was the one who
The box contained nothing.
made him touch it. I think we are done here. Come here, boy.
Hey, 20. Come and get it, boy.
Oh shit, okay, sorry. It's supposed to go there.
Hey, 20. Come and get it, boy.
There we go. And now we're gonna do a little bit
I felt
of
a
animal
slight twinge of conscience
cruelty.
as I prepared to give the dog a dunking. It soon passed.
Oh. But he's okay. Don't worry.
As I'd expected, the dog could swim like a... well, like a dog.
Yeah, hopefully the owner... Okay, he just disappeared. Well, hopefully he doesn't drown or anything. Now we should be able to just climb it.
Breaking steel padlocks with my bare hands was a feat I'd never mastered.
There we go. And this is where the demo ended. So I was playing that little slice of the game so many times. Now,
It read Condor Transglobal. I'd come to the right place. Now all I had to do was get inside.
Yeah, there's something with these barrels.
I decided not to tamper with the clamp. Those jaws looked like it could snap shut at any moment. A sturdy chain and padlock hung around the door handles.
Okay. There's something about getting up there. I kind of remember some of this.
The grill opened from the inside. The din must have drowned out the sound of my knocking.
Okay, I guess we're gonna go up for now. I do kind of remember. I do kind of remember what you used the barrel for, but I don't remember exactly how you get to that point. Let's look in the window before we do anything. Okay. Oh, the window is open. Okay.
That did the trick. The fan clunked and shorted out as its blades were mashed by the boat hook.
Wait, who's this guy sitting here?
Hey, you make any more noise, I break your arms.
That bully needed to be taught a lesson.
Garzak's already mad because we didn't get the stone. You give me any trouble, I'll tell him it was all your fault.
Karzak? That must be his boss. The guy was partly hidden behind a stack of crates. It was the creep who'd kidnapped Nico, and I had a score to settle.
How do we... So we have to lure him out. Let's just see how this works first. Yeah. Let's just check this window as well before we do anything. Yes.
The window was jammed shut.
Okay. So now we're gonna go down. Let me just... well, okay. So one thing I want to do. Just do that.
Who is it?
My name is Stobart, George Stobart.
What do you want?
I've come for my girl.
No girls here.
Open up, creep. I got the feeling he wasn't too pleased to see me.
Is he on his way out now? Okay. Now you have to walk. Wait. How do I... how do I get him over there?
The metal housing prevented me from getting to the...
Because we needed to walk over to where the barrel falls. But if he doesn't want to go there, how do we make him?
It was a beautiful piece of 19th century engineering, but not a lot of use to me.
Oh, don't say that.
I couldn't reach the wheel and couldn't. The clamp was held in a mech. I decided not to.
What about... Okay. It was an idea. To have something lying here, you know? What happens
The
if we...
grill opened from the inside.
Okay, what happens if we...
Hey,
What now?
is this Condor Transglobal?
Nobody here. Go away.
I'll give you 5 seconds to let me in, or I'll bust down the door.
Okay. I'm coming.
He didn't sound too happy.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe he'll walk around the second time? Oh yeah, okay, because it makes the sound. And now we'll just do it again. So we could have done it the first time, I suppose. And there we go. Okay. And now we'll go inside to the guy hiding in the crates. Now, how are we doing on time? Maybe we're closing in on ending the episode soon. Okay, we're inside. And actually, I think this is where we end the episode. So thanks for watching, see you in the next one, and, you know, subscribe and like and all that. That way I know that you want more. So, goodbye.